Good afternoon, everyone. This is your favorite host of This Shit Needs to Be Said. Alright. Someone suggested that I do a video about Mr. Ted Cruz. So, here we go. I'm going to try to squeeze this in under 10 minutes. Y'all know I like to talk, and I get sidetracked. But Senator Ted Cruz, let's go back in the day. 1988, Mr. Cruz attended a Second Baptist church school. Second Baptist church school. So it's not like, well, let's divulge into that for a second. A Baptist school. I've never went to a Baptist school, a Catholic school, or any form of charter school. But I'm pretty sure that they teach you right from wrong there. And you know right from wrong before you leave there, because it's instilled in you being a Baptist school. So they're teaching God and what you need to know when you're going to school. So you know right from wrong. All right. 1992, Mr. Senator Ted Cruz went to Princeton's School of Public International Affairs. Now that's 1992. Princeton, of all schools. Now, let's divulge into that a little bit. This is probably where his mindset went on a different path. I've never been to Princeton, so I can't really say. But knowing what I know about people that go to Princeton, stuff that I've heard, and this is he say, she say. But there are a lot of people in the government that are foul that have come from Princeton. I'm gonna divulge into that a little bit later on about some stuff. 1995, Mr. Cruz went to Harvard, I guess university. Now all this time he was in school at Princeton, the public international affairs. He was molding and grooming himself for what he wanted to do. Somewhere along the line, he decided he probably wanted to be a politician and maybe become president one day. Those values and stuff got instilled in him early when he was going to school. So he saw the stuff that was going on, felt he needed to be in it, and did what he could to get there. Now, I'm not mad at you on that. You took advantage of the opportunity that was given to you, and everyone should. But let's go back to the Second Baptist School. You know right from wrong, man. It's just, you know right from wrong. Now, 2012, he was elected to run to be a senator in Texas. Now, him and his family did come from, I think, can't remember. They came from somewhere. Canada, actually, yes. He was born in Canada, Albany or something like that. Calgary, Alberta. Yeah, that's what it is. So he came over here and then became a senator in Texas. So I commend him on that. Very big ups to that. I mean, you did that. And I'm not knocking anything that you have done to be where you are today, except for two things that I have a problem with you, sir. Somewhere along the line, you lost your direction in what you became a politician for. And it's not just you, it's all of y'all. Every single one of y'all career politicians have lost the way of the reason y'all wanted to do this. Now, I might be wrong on some of that, because some of you motherfuckers probably just wanted to be in some power and run some shit and just say fuck everything else. But see, it all boils down back to what you were taught growing up. How to act to other people. How to treat other people. And the thing about it is, you know better. It's not like you don't know. Even if you grew up in the day where there were slaves and black people were property, you knew the shit was wrong. You just did what you were taught, what you have been seen, what was brought forth to you in your eyes as a child in your development stage growing up. That's just what it is. I mean, there's no self-explanation. I mean, there's no other explanation for it. That's just what it is. You do what you learn, what you've seen growing up. You learn how to adjust. You learn how to adapt. Some people do, some people don't. Some people can and some people can't. But you knew for a fact, didn't nobody steal no election. How in the hell can you object to something that you don't even stay there? You don't even stay there. You objected to some electoral votes in a state that you don't even stay in. How the hell is that possible? I mean, that don't even make sense to me. So you wasted my tax-earned dollars while they was doing what they was doing to object to something that's not even your state. That's one. Two, I don't believe your power was off. Not in the slightest little bit. If your power was off like everybody else's power was off, what is your light bill now? Because I know a lot of people light bill jump maybe 5 times. What is your light bill? I don't think your light was off. Now, your water might have been off, but I don't think your lights was off. Those are the two problems I have with you, Mr. Cruz, sir. And like I say, the career politicians, either y'all done lost the way of doing the jobs that we pay y'all to do. And this is another thing. And my people, I need y'all to listen to me and hear me on this one, because this is what's so important more than anything else. The senators, lawmakers, legislation, all them people that work for the government, do you know we are paying for their lifestyle? Think about that for a second. Our taxes pay their paychecks. Who came up with their paycheck amount and pay? Because we sure didn't. Who did that? So, that BMW that they driving around in, we paid for that. That 5-bedroom, 3 4-bathroom, 2-car garage sitting on 8 acres. We paid for that. They're not using their money to buy shit. They're using our money to buy shit. We are paying for their lifestyles. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand we have to pay our taxes. I understand it. It makes sense to me. That's logical. But you want to know what don't make sense to me? Is we make this green stuff right here. This green stuff right here. These things right here. This is paper that we make with our name on it. We put the dollar amount on it. We make this in a building. Our stamp of approval is on it. Strictly on here. United States of America. This is our shit. This is what I don't get. We make our own money. How the hell is we in debt to anybody? Why is we in debt to anyone and we make our own money? I don't understand that. I never will understand that. I had this conversation on Facebook a while back, and someone told me that we got to have enough gold in the reserve to compensate for the money that's out in the world. Who told you that? Who said so? That doesn't even make sense to me. If I can make my own goddamn money, why would the hell I be in debt to anybody? Everything would be paid. Everything if I made my own damn money. What the fuck is you talking about? That don't even make sense. I'm sorry, I gotta let you know about that. Excuse my language, people. But yes, back to Mr. Cruz. Mr. Cruz left Texas because he ain't had no water. He didn't leave because he ain't have electricity. He left because he didn't have no water. I do not believe not one senator, not one politician, not one of them that live in Texas was without power. Governor, I don't think Mr. Greg Abbott was without power. He might not have had no water, but not without power. Not him, not his neighborhood, no. Even though if he'd have lost power in his neighborhood, I guarantee you everyone in his neighborhood has a backup generator at their house that we pay for. They're not spending all money to go out and eat. They're not spending all money to buy they're not spending their money to go out and eat. They're not spending their money to go buy them clothes. They're not spending their money to buy cars and shit and houses and all this kind of stuff. They are spending our money, ours, to live their lifestyle when it's homeless people out here. People working 2 and 3 jobs just to pay goddamn me rent. Milk went up to going up to $3 to $4. Gas prices going up. People got all this stuff going on, and y'all doing this. This man left because he does not give a fuck about y'all. I didn't vote for him. I don't know who he is, except for the research that I did on him about where he been, where he come from. I already know his inspirations. I already know his goals. He riding with Trump to the bitter end. Just a little thought process though. I gotta get off this before it gets too long. Y'all have a nice day.